Yeah, so we got to talk about Jasmy. I guess it could be an emergency in a way, but I want to show you what Jasmy's doing right now. And I know on my last video I said I'm not going to make, you know, Jasmy content every day anymore, which is true. I'm not going to do it every day, but I thought it would make sense to make a video right now because unfortunately, we are rejecting and we are going lower right now, currently trading at 13.95. So I just want to walk you through just this pattern that I'm seeing right here. We'll go over some of the indicators like the MACD and the RSI today as well. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into it. Of course, it's not financial advice. Not financial advice are all my own opinion. All right, so let's pull up this Elliott wave right here. And we can see we got wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and then finish on off with wave 5 right there. So when you have a move like this, typically you have then an ABC correction, which you can see right here. And then I made a post a long time ago, well, not a long time ago, but a couple days ago. I shared it with Patreon members that 1336 was a buy level. And that was because this is the 618 level. Technically, let's see where it's at. It is about, 1332, 1333. So right in this range, you can see where this white line is. So that was a buy level. Members might have taken advantage. And the whole reason this is a buy level is because this is a 618 level. So this is usually a point of rejection. You can see we have some support built here also. So once we hit this point, we obviously rallied, but what happened then? We started to come back down. Okay, so worst case scenario, if this like just does not hold, if this area does not hold, then potentially we could go down to 1107. That would be the 786 level. That would probably be the last area that we would go to before reversing, but I don't believe that's going to happen. Let's pull up another Fibonacci real quick right here, and let's see what we are holding so far. So if we take it from the wick, we bring it all the way to the top right here, you can see that we are just blasting through the 618 level. So the next level that I would be looking for is around 1364. Okay, 1363, 1364, right in this range, the 786 level. I think that will hold if we get down there. Usually breaking down this Fibonacci level will probably push down lower. What we really want to see is we want to see the MACD curl up. You can see that right now it's rejecting. It has not curled up yet on a daily time frame. This is a clear rejection right here. You see before when we curl up, then we go higher. Okay. See how we had this move right here. MACD curled up, we move higher. RSI also curled up. Right now, the MACD is curling down, blue line under the red line, and the RSI is curling down. Okay. So if for whatever reason that were to happen, let's say that we pushed below this level, below the 1308, something called positive divergence will form because most likely the RSI will stay above this level right here of 31, which would mean a higher low. And then this will create a lower low, which would be actually very bullish. Okay. So can that happen? Sure, that could happen. But first, I would want to see if we hold this level at around 0.01364. That's like the next level of support that we want to be looking for. And with that, though, this looks pretty normal, guys, with the structure here, the ABC correction. This is happening because obviously Bitcoin is pulling back. You can see right here, we're currently trading at 107. I've had this drawn up for a while. Let me actually, excuse me, pull this up so it's bigger for you guys. This is typically what I think is going to happen. We're going to correct. Maybe we're trying to break the all-time high over here, which obviously we did. We actually got higher. So it's just very strong resistance right now. But the good news is, even though we hit let me see actually real quick. So there's no true negative divergence right now on a weekly time frame. You can see that, yes, this is right here. We have a higher high and a higher low right here. And that's a negative divergence. That's bearish. But right now, this point was a higher high. Let me actually see real quick. So this to this was a higher high, and then this is a lower high. So yes, this is also creating some negative divergence, but I do believe that this is going to go much higher. This isn't like the only indicator that tells us the top is in. It is a very strong indicator, bearish negative divergence, but ultimately I think we're going to get up to here, which would be the top of this trend line right here. You could see as resistance. And also the reason I believe that is this is the Fibonacci level of about 126. All you do is we take the Fibonacci from, we could actually take it from this high right here, and we can bring it down to this level right here. And we can see that the 1.618 level is about 130,000. So that's what I'm expecting Bitcoin's next move to be. There'll be a lot of resistance with this trend line plus being Fibonacci level. Plus, it would probably come from negative divergence on a weekly time frame. And then we'll also look at a monthly time frame at the end of the day. But don't forget, guys, we have this Bitcoin top indicator. When the white line touches the green line, that means the top is in. So make sure you subscribe to my channel because I will be making a video telling you when the top is in. You can see right here it happened last cycle, the PI cycle top. White line touches the green line, and that's it. Game over. So right now, pretty normal pullback. As Bitcoin climbs, Jasmy will go higher. Dogecoin, all the coins we talk about will go higher. But let's see if we can hold this level right here for Jasmy being 1364. Okay, so watch that level. See if we hold. I would expect us to bounce from this area and then continue the uptrend with this ABC correction. Again, not financial advice. Do more research, guys, but hopefully this was helpful and you learned something, and we'll see you on the next one.